My proposal project is to create an urban garden in the Tallahassee area next to the Donald L. Tucker Civic Center. I chose this site because there is an abandoned building on the lot that would be perfect for an urban garden. It is also in a location that values nature, recycling, and local business. It's really close to Railroad Square, where First Friday is, and they're all really into nature and preserving. There's a little boutique right in front of this lot that repurposes old things that people bring in, makes them new and useful. So this is right up the alley of the businesses in the area. The roof is flat, which would be good for rooftop gardening. My plan for the site would be to make it a multiple-story garden with different types of beds at each level. On the rooftop level would be herbs and above-ground vegetables. So up here would be, the herbs, rooftop right there. Herbs and vegetables is the entire lot right here. And on the main level would be fruits and nuts, would be on this level of the property. And crops like potatoes and carrots that are root crops would be grown on the bottom level down here. And there would be more beds than, just root crops, but that's the genuine idea. My plan for the building itself is to renovate it back to its full potential by adding new windows, roof, heating, AC, paint, plumbing, etc. My proposal indicates that once the building is renovated, the main space would be turned into storage and a classroom. This would enable the locals that use the garden to keep their gardening tools on site. The classroom would hold classes open to the whole community on Sundays, this would be the storage area, the little shed, and then the main building back here, it goes back pretty far, would be the big classroom. On Sundays, I would hope that somehow we can get people to come out and volunteer and teach the locals about proper gardening practices and about, what organic really means and how to cook meals with fresh produce that they grow on site, etc. I feel like this project will address the lack of knowledge in the Tallahassee community in regards to where our food comes from. It will bring the local people in the community closer to each other and closer to the environment around them. It will especially be helpful to teach kids about the environment, healthy cooking, and teach them how to be responsible for a living thing, even if it's a plant. I chose to highlight this need because I enjoy gardening and learning about the different farming practices. I feel like it's just as important for people to learn about what they're eating and where it comes from as it is to learn about mathematics. From living in Tallahassee for the past 3 years, I've noticed how little people actually know about this subject, especially kids, and I believe that it's time to change that. So this is the site here. It goes back, you can see it goes back really far. This is where the storage shed would be over here, and the main classroom would go in that direction. This would be the main classroom. There's lots of parking, although this parking right now is for a business out in front, out in the other side of the parking lot. So the building is abandoned. There's no one in it. But there's lots of space for parking in the area. So this is the side. You can put a table over there. This is what I would hope the garden to kind of look like. This would be a classroom. Put some tables there, chairs, kids. Rooftop garden right here. And the bottom line right there. This would be the storage shed, where people can learn and, figure out what kind of gardening works best for them. And that's it.